It's been a little bit since I made a video, so I wanted to make a quick video real quick about my current video game systems I'm using. So over here I have the original Nintendo from 1985. Up there is the Sega Genesis that I got just a couple days ago. The PS2 is right there, but I don't really use it much anymore. And if you're wondering why the GameCube and the Xbox isn't here either, or the PS3, that's because I wanted to start playing old school games, like 8-bit and 16-bit titles, because those are fun. So I'll just take a quick run-by of the games that I have for both systems. Starting with NES, we have Total Recall, based off of the movie, but it's not really a movie-like game, to be honest. It has a little bit of elements from the movie, but it's not quite there, really. I think they did a decent job with a movie tie-in, kind of, but I can't even get past the first level boss, so I mean, I suck at retro games. Treasure Master, a pretty fun game, but also difficult. I think I'd recommend it. Track and Field, pretty good game. A good co-op, two-player game for sure. There's quite a few events, but in all honesty, if you don't have the instruction manual around when you're playing this game, it can be a little bit difficult to kind of comprehend how to play. Other than that, it's okay. Rad Racer, pretty cool racing game. Not sure if there's a dark mode there. That's what the cover shows, but I don't know if you can race in the night. Maybe you can. It's a fun game, though. Hoops, really good co-op game. I like playing basketball, so I wanted to play basketball in video games. And it's also just a fun game. Good to play with a buddy. The sound that you hear in the game are pretty good sound production. The music that's in the game while you're playing loops over and over and over again, so just pretty prepared for that if you want to buy this game. The Legend of Zelda, the Gold Cart. This is a good game, really good game. Very difficult though, and it saves your progress. But the thing is when you want to keep your progress saved, remember to hold down reset while you press the power button. You have to push two buttons at the same time to make sure that your progress is saved. A weird little key to make sure things are saved, I know, but I think they did the best with the hardware they had. Otherwise, I definitely recommend The Legend of Zelda. Kung Fu, good game, good action game, good co-op game too. Pretty fun. Russian Attack, this one's good. I'm kind of poor at it, but it's good. Everybody knows this cart. This is the system, or this is the game the system shipped with. Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Sorry, Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I don't have a light gun, so I can't play Duck Hunt, but I do have the right TV for Duck Hunt to work. Really no need to explain this cart, though. Everybody knows this one. POW, Prisoners of War. I actually bought this at a store. Not like Walmart or anything like that. Like a thrift shop, pretty much. And I think I got it for a couple $. It's a pretty good game, good soundtrack, good action. It's also very difficult, so yeah. I got one more game in the Nintendo. You can probably guess what it is. It is Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. Moving on to Sega Genesis, we have... This is... On the title screen it says Gary Kitchen's Super Battle Tank War in the Gulf. This game, I don't like. This game sucks. It's actually the game that came with the system when I bought it, but I don't like this game. Oops. And then the other one is College Football USA 96. I like this game. It's pretty good to play. I don't have a second controller right now, so I can't play it with a buddy, but when I get a second controller, I probably will play it with a friend. It's good. It's got a lot of teams on there, good football action. The graphics are what you'd expect from a Sega Genesis, so don't be looking forward to any high definition close-up shots of the players. That, I mean, you're not getting that. It's 96. You're not getting that. But you are getting some good 16-bit football action. I think it's a good game for any football fan. I am not a football fan, but I do like playing sports games. And I don't really know what I'm doing in football. I just kind of guess, and I also don't have the manual for this game, so that's also hard to play a game without the manual. There's plays that you can choose from. I'll be honest, the first time I played the game, when I saw the play picking screen, I thought I was looking at like a scoreboard for like bowling because of the colors. They chose blue and white and other colors like that. But once you kind of figure out sort of how to play, you can have some fun with it. But like as far as pulling off any awesome plays, you have to know the game, which I don't. So I don't expect to be pulling off any awesome plays with this game anytime soon. And so those are the current game systems that I'm playing. I did buy Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin 1991 for Sega Genesis, and I'm eagerly looking forward to that game. It looks like a good game, looks like I'll have fun with it. Never played it before, and I love Spider-Man games, so I'm really looking forward to it. For the NES, I have, considering what's in here, I have, let's see here, be there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games, I think. Pretty sure. It's 11 NES games. And I just got these within like a span of 2 weeks. The original games that I had when I got my Nintendo was Super Mario Bros. And POW. And then I got Russian Attack. After that I got Spider-Man. After that I got Kung Fu and Rad Racer, and then Track and Field. Then after that I got Hoops and Zelda. And then after that I got Treasure Master and Treasure Master. Oh, sorry, Total Recall. I got that at some point. And then I got Treasure Master. And Treasure Master was the last game that I got for my NES, and it's probably going to be the last game that I get for a while. I do want to get Castlevania, but prices for Castlevania on eBay for the Nintendo, it's too much, honestly. But I also want to focus on 16-bit games for the Genesis. They have, the games that I want to play are Beavis and Butthead, which I already bought. Of course, Spider-Man. Kid Chameleon, which is my all-time favorite Genesis game. I want to get some, they have some Simpsons games. They have Bart's Nightmare and Virtual Bart. They have more Spider-Man games, like Spider-Man, the animated series, 1995. Spider-Man, Separation Anxiety with Venom, that was like 1996 or 7. Spider-Man, I think it's actually not even called Spider-Man, I think it's just called Maximum Carnage. And that is a cool looking game. That came out in 1993, I believe. So maybe Separation Anxiety came out in 1994. I don't know, I'll have to look it up again. But I know that I want those games. Sonic the Hedgehog would be good. Another good Genesis game that I know of, that I played before, is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That is a really cool, really fun Tetris-like game with a kickin' soundtrack. Comic Zone is also a really good Genesis game that I would recommend. I don't have that one currently, but I've played it before. There's a whole bunch of Genesis games that are worth playing, and there's some that I've never even heard of before until recently, like Toe Jam and Earl. That one looks like a fun game, but when I tried to buy it, you just can't find it for cheap because it's that good of a game. A lot of people really love that game. And there's two of them, Toe Jam and Earl 1991 and Toe Jam and Earl Trouble in Funkotron or something like that. Both released for the Genesis. First one was in 91, second one was in 93. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on my current gaming systems, and I think I'll have another video out here relatively soon.